What's up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Inspiring Charm, providing you one inspiration at a time. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please remember to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I post a new video. For those of you who are coming back, thank you very much for your support. I do appreciate it.
Yes, lovely people, I'm back in the kitchen again. I'm at it. And today I'm going to be doing eggplant lasagna for you. As you can see, I have already washed my eggplant and now I'm going to cut it in slices. Take note, guys, the slices are relatively thin. Now I'm on to the next step. So once your eggplant is fully sliced, you're going to layer them onto your baking sheet with paper towel, and then you're going to top it with salt. What this does is to allow the liquid that is in the eggplant to um, evaporate or to cause osmosis to take place, where the liquid will rise to the top, and then you will then use your another paper towel to pat dry that water. It tends to be bitter, so you leave this for about an hour.
Beautiful people, I am back and I want to show you what I was talking about. So that's the liquid that the eggplant plant gives off that cause it to be really bitter. So what I'm going to do now, it's been half an hour since I left it. I'm just going to pat dry it with a piece of paper towel and allow it to sit for another half an hour. People, I am back. So my eggplant is finished. You can see how wet this is. Look at it. Yep, that's what happens. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some oil in a pot to warm up, to heat up. And now I am going to break 2 eggs in a bowl. About a teaspoon of salt, or teaspoon half teaspoon of salt, because the eggplant has enough salt already. I'm going to whisk that lightly. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my eggplant, I'm going to dust it into the flour, then into the egg. So now in a separate plate, I'm going to be adding some Italian breadcrumb, like that. I'm going to take my, sorry about that, eggplant, and I dump it into that. And then I go to my frying pan. So now I'm going to go to my frying pan and I'm going to fry my eggplant. You're going to fry them until they're golden brown. Okay, so let's get the others ready while those are frying. So first thing first, you put it in flour, in the egg. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Turn it over. You want the eggs to coat both sides. And if you do not have any breadcrumbs, you could go ahead and use flour for the second coating as well. So breadcrumbs is optional. If you do not have it, no stress about it. Use flour just the same. Plain all-purpose flour. Remember, we're making eggplant lasagna. I'm gonna rest those there.
Guys, remember to like, share,
So now I'm going to turn my first set of eggplants. You just want them to be golden brown like that. That's perfect. So this recipe gets a bit messy sometimes, but that's okay because you know you're going to clean up after yourself. Now I'm going in with 2 more eggs. And I tend to mix the eggs as I go along because I do not want to have a lot of leftover eggs. So that's fine. Some persons just go ahead and fry their bake theirs straight away. I like the texture that I get when I fry it. So that's why I fried mine first before baking it. Okay, my lovely people. So what I'll be doing now, this is my Tupperware. I will be adding some tomato basil sauce, right? So I'm just gonna pour a little at the bottom. Spread it out with a spoon. Cover the bottom of the pan, the container with a spoon. Then I'm going to layer my eggplants. If they're not too hot, you can use your hands. But if they're too warm, you can go ahead and use your fork. You preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Now that is there, I'm going to pour some more tomato sauce on this. Spread it out again. I'm using triple cheddar. So I'm using 1 packet of this for the entire meal. Just gonna put my hand in there and spread it over it. I'm gonna go in and layer again. Ensure that they overlap each other. Like that. Yes. Good. Now go back in with your sauce again. You can make your own sauce at home with crushed tomatoes and your regular spice, but for convenience, I'm using pre-made sauce. You can use ragu too. I have some more over there. I'm going to lay again. So I'm going to finish it and come back and show you what it looks like. The lasagna out of the oven, and look at that, still going. I went to the washroom and I totally forgot it, so it did about 10 minutes extra, but guess what, I'm sure it's still gonna taste the same. Okay, lovely people, let's go in and see what we have here. I know this thing is hot. I might show you another one. Cut up that lasagna. Let's go in. Let's see what it is like.